Hi everyone and welcome to English Acquiring and Topic Discussions lesson. Yes, in this video we are going to focus on ecological issues, yes, green issues. Of course, we immediately remember oceans and rainforests as well because they provide most oxygen to our planet for us for a quality weather air. Yes, so in this video we are going to try to improve our English speaking practice by making sentences and asking questions about how to go green. Yes, ecological issues. Do you consider yourself to be very green, quite green, not very green, or not green? Yes, to be honest, I consider myself uh, not very green. Yes, of course, I want to be green. Yes, I want to have lot a lot of concern about our ecological and global issues, but because maybe I am a teacher, I only can read some articles and try to say something about that subject. Of course, I am very hopeful, very happy that there are the experts and researchers on this area. Okay, yes, okay. Zero waste, is it possible? Yes, maybe it is possible to have zero waste. Okay. Now, ChatGPT, how to cultivate both ourselves and the nature without causing damage to the environment. Yes, briefly in 50 words. Here is what ChatGPT said. It is possible to cultivate, make better, develop, improve, cultivate, flourish, cultivate both ourselves and nature sustainably by adopting, accepting eco-friendly, ecologically friendly practices, reducing waste, for example. I think each of us can do this, yes. Reducing waste, conserving resources, supporting renewable energy, promoting biodiversity, and embracing a mindful lifestyle. We should balance personal growth with ecological responsibility to ensure a harmonious coexistence with the environment. Yes, exist together with the environment, coexist with the environment. Yeah, it is possible for us, coexist as a verb, yes. To coexist, it is possible for each of us to coexist, coexist minerals, plants, and animals rationally, peacefully, and positively. Yes, so it to ensure a harmonious coexistence with the environment. Yes, to ensure, to have a harmonious coexistence. Okay. Dialogue 1. High-tech plant is the factory in which high-tech equipment is produced. What does high-tech waste mean? Of course, the disposal comes from that high-tech factory means high-tech waste. On August 15, 2006, it was said that the ship named Ottopan had to be forbidden from entering the territorial waters. What kind of pollution and harm was it thought to cause? Yes. It was thought that it would be harmful. It had, yes, it was thought that it had or it had been carrying harmful radioactive substances, which were very dangerous for the people and the environment. Man-made orbital debris. Space debris is the man-made space waste in orbit around the Earth. Yeah, there is also debris, waste in the space. Is it possible or impossible to use that orbital debris for a useful purposes? Maybe if some experts study on that matter, they can change that harmful situation into a useful situation. Biodegradable bags are widely available now. Yes, this is a good news. This is a piece of good news. Biodegradable bags are widely available now. What other biodegradable products are widely available? Yes, biodegradable cutlery, cups, plates, and bowls, packaging, diapers are also available. How can they be used widely? Of course, by giving importance to them. Yes, we should take the use of them seriously. Okay, the image says, it's fantastic to say no to plastic. Yeah, it's fantastic to say no to plastic. If we want to say no to plastic, we should prefer using cutlery, cups, biodegradable cutlery, cups, plates, and bowls. It's a fact that humans add about 30 billion tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere each year. How much of it is absorbed by the forests and oceans, rainforests or the other forests, and the oceans and the seas? Yes, experts say that half of it is absorbed by the forests and oceans. Yes, they also give a lot of oxygen for life. They also supply a lot of oxygen for life. Yes. We should know the value of our forests and oceans. It's also a fact that global warming is causing the ice caps to melt. In the context of global warming, what happens to water when it gets warmer? Of course, its temperature increases, yes, and the sea level rises. Okay, increasing temperature happens, and rising sea level comes about, occurs. Yes. For example, the image shows that in 1992, there was less melting, but now 2017, in the latter photo, it shows that there is a lot melting of ice caps. Cars run on petrol, or cars powered by petrol, gasoline. Cars run on petrol contribute to carbon emissions. What kind of cars do not contribute to carbon emissions? They call them zero emission vehicles or green vehicles, or electric cars do not contribute to carbon emissions. Yes, there are zero emission vehicles. Okay. For example, hybrid vehicle, plug-in hybrid vehicle, and electric vehicle. Yes, green cars. They are called green cars. If everybody used, it is not like this, of course. Let's imagine, it's an imagination. If everybody used wind power, global warming would be reduced. How else would global warming be reduced? If everybody used solar power in addition to wind power, of course, global warming would be reduced, decreased. So again, if everybody planted trees and restored forests, then the global warming would be reduced. Okay, if everybody used hydroelectric power or sustainable agriculture, if, for example, if we of course we give importance to, but if we gave more importance to sustainable agriculture and sustainable city development, for example, uh, urban planning, then global warming would be reduced. Okay. Never waste foods and drinks. Never waste foods and drinks. So to reach zero waste. In order not to waste, we prefer to eat foods that will spoil more quickly than other foods in our daily life, everyday life. What else do we do? What else should we do? We should also cook with care, and we should also serve just enough. Energy saver. It's also a good idea that we use low energy lights to use less electricity. What else is also a good idea? To reduce the need for fossil fuels. Yes. So it's also a good idea that we use proper insulation. Yes. Or we use biking and walking. And we prefer, for example, it's also a good idea that we prefer carpooling and public transportation, especially for today. It's also a good idea that we telecommute, we work at home, yes, as a considering it as a home office. Pollution and renewable energy sources are important green issues. What other green issues can you say? Yes, there are, of course, a lot of green issues. Let's remember just a few of them. For example, a sustainable rural development, a good city planning. Yes, rural development. Sorry, urban. It is the second point. The first point is about sustainable rural development and sustainable agriculture. Yes. So, for example, if we try to plan, design sustainable urban development, city development, then it means that we have a concern about our global issues. Yes. So what other green issues can you say? We can also say that ocean conservation, rainforest conservation, and ocean conservation are also the other critical green issues. Solar energy is renewable energy, as you know. Solar energy is renewable. Which energy is non-renewable? Yes, oil or petroleum is non-renewable. Coal is also non-renewable. Which of them is eco-friendly and sustainable? Of course, solar energy, wind energy are eco-friendly and sustainable. Yes, they are energy sources. Sun is an energy source as well. If you go green, you try not to give harm to the environment. What else do you try? What else do you try to do or not to do? Yes, if we go green, we also try to conserve and sustain the natural resources for current and future generations. Or what else do you try to do if you go green? If we go green, we try uh, to be, we try, sorry, we use, if you go green, you try not to give. So we try, not, there is no need to use try. We use greener cleaning products. Yes, so if we go green, it means that we will contribute to live in a cleaner and safer and peaceful world. Yes. Environmental pollution results from mental and emotional pollution. Yeah, this is really interesting. Some experts say it like this, and I think this is the key. This is the key root key. This is the root of the problem. Yeah. Environmental pollution results from mental and emotional pollution because of man, because of not educated, not civilized, not learned, yes, not cultured individuals. Okay. Where does environmental refinement result from? Of course, environmental refinement results from, again, mental and mental awareness and by being educated, by being civilized, by being cultured. So we will reach environmental refinement, betterment, development, cultivation, civilization. Yeah, okay. Advantages of going green. It's an advantage that, it's a good idea that, it's a good point that, it's an advantage that you have a cleaner life. What's another advantage of going green? It's an advantage that you have a safer life, healthy life, peaceful life if you go green. Okay, ChatGPT, how to go green? Yes, how to go green individually and practically and briefly in 40 words. ChatGPT said this: to go green, or in order to go green individually, reduce energy consumption. Okay, it's a good idea. Recycle and use public transport or carpool. Use public transport or carpool. Conserve water. Prefer. Opt for eco-friendly products. Support renewable energy. Plant trees and reduce meat consumption for a more sustainable and environmentally friendly lifestyle. Yes, thank you, ChatGPT. Okay, these are really practical solutions, and they can easily be applied, carried out, yes, if we want to. Okay, now this is the end of our video. See you next time, and I wish you a good day.